This is your marketing news for the week of April 30th, 2026. This week we have 3 hot marketing stories for you. Google has a setting inside its own ad product that could trigger one of its own search penalties, and the enforcement date is 47 days away. Spotify just reported the number that puts a hard data point on where audio advertising has been heading, and YouTube made a permanent change to how subscribers get notified about your content, a change that is already affecting reach without most brands even realizing it. The through line this week: platforms are rewriting the rules of who gets reached. Let's dive in. Our first marketing story this week: if you or anyone in your company runs Google AdSense, you need to check one specific setting before June 15th. On February 9th of this year, Google added 6 new additional triggers to its AdSense vignette ads. One of those triggers fires when a user clicks the back button to their browser. The ad intercepts that navigation and serves a full screen placement instead. On April 13th, Google's search quality team published an updated spam policy that classifies back button hijacking as a violation, specifically intercepting a user's browser back navigation to serve an ad. Enforcement starts June 15th. Glenn Gabe, president of G Squared Interactive, called it out publicly. If that AdSense setting stays active, site owners could receive a manual action from Google based on Google functionality. One part of the company is selling a product that the other part is about to penalize. Publishers who have AdSense auto ads enabled are opted into all 6 additional triggers by default. There is no granular control. You cannot turn off just the back button trigger. It is all or nothing. The option is labeled Allow Additional Triggers for Vignette Ads inside your AdSense dashboard. Your marketing move: log into your AdSense today, find Allow Additional Triggers for Vignette Ads, and turn it to off before June 15th. Our second marketing story this week: Spotify reported first quarter 2026 results, and the headline for marketers is not the user number. It's what's happening inside the ad revenue mix. Monthly active users hit 761 million, up 12% year over year. Ad-supported users grew 14% to 483 million. But the number that matters most for anyone thinking about audio advertising: biddable programmatic channels now represent more than 1/3 of Spotify's ad-supported revenue, and that is the fastest growing segment in the ad business. After roughly 18 months of rebuilding its advertising infrastructure from the ground up, Spotify's management said plainly on the earnings call that the build is done. Execution is now the challenge, not architecture. That's a signal worth listening to. In our April 7th episode, we covered Beehive adding podcast hosting, part of that same audio distribution story playing out across the industry. What the Spotify numbers tell us this week is where the ad dollars are moving to meet the audience. If you could only buy Spotify through managed deals before, that is no longer a constraint. The inventory is now accessible through the same programmatic pipes you use for display and video. TV programmatic crossed this 1/3 threshold years ago and then kept climbing. Spotify just crossed it. Your marketing move: if you haven't run a Spotify programmatic test in the last 90 days, build a small test this week, targeting your existing audience segments. And our third marketing story: YouTube made a permanent change this week to how push notifications work, and it affects every brand or creator with a channel. If a subscriber has the all notifications bell enabled but has not watched your content in approximately 1 month, YouTube will stop delivering push notifications to their phone's lock screen. That subscriber still gets your videos in their feed and in-app inbox. They're just not going to get the lock screen alert, the one that actually interrupts attention and drives immediate click-through. YouTube started testing this in March 2025 and made it permanent on April 21st of this year. Their reasoning: subscribers who receive alerts for content they never act on tend to disable notifications for the entire YouTube app. By filtering out inactive subscribers from push delivery, they found fewer people turned off notifications altogether. If your channel has any meaningful gap between your subscriber count and your average view count, a chunk of that gap is now confirmed non-push. Notification metrics in YouTube Studio can look fine while actual mobile push delivery has already dropped. Your subscriber count has always been a reach proxy. Now your notification delivery is one too. Your marketing move? Go into YouTube Studio this week, check your notification analytics, and look for where subscriber engagement dropped off. If that drop is under 30 days, you have a content consistency issue. If it's over, you have a re-engagement opportunity. 3 platforms, 3 changes to how reach works. Each one already in effect, or 47 days from enforcement. The settings that determined your visibility last month may not be the settings that are going to do the work today. The gap between marketers who catch these shifts and those who don't, that's where the marketing edge gets built. Your marketing move.